MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the National League Championship Series between the LA Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I think this series has played out exactly how we expected it to. At 2-1, it's been tightly contested, back and forth. We've got two teams worthy of being here, and I think this will go at least 6 games before it's all said and done.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Chicago Cubs.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Oh, man, I love what A.J. Pollock does for this offense. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Jose Quintana is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Lefty Jose Quintana taking the bump right now. Really like this guy. Not overpowering, but great command of the fastball. And he does something a lot of lefties don't do. He'll come in with that fastball to righties. 3-pitch guy. Fastball, curveball, changeup. Throws all 3 for strikes. Not an overpowering guy, but he is really a control artist.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Into the box now, A.J. Pollock. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And we are underway from Wrigley as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1.
First pitch, 7:07.
One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Line towards center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's David Freese to stand in. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he's done well, 6 for 13. The windup and the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it. 2 gone.
Batting third, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
First pitch on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. 2 out, nobody on. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Now at the plate, Cody Bellinger.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Here's the first pitch to him. And they start him out away with a called strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Hero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Turner, the runner at first with 2 gone. That's lifted the other way out to left. Schwarber waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for LA. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
Rich Hill will be on the mound for Game 4. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, this guy has what we call Uncle Charlie. What's that? That's the 12-6 curveball. Simply look at your watch and look at the 12 and look at the 6. This guy throws old school. They call it a straight downer. However you want to call it, a 12-6 hook. This guy has one of the best ones in the game right now.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's take a look at A.J. Pollock. This guy is dynamic from both sides of the baseball. Steals bags, hits for power, but his signature is on defense. His ability to run balls down in the gap and play an unbelievable center field.
Leading off for the Cubs, the second baseman, Ted Zobrist.
First delivery to him on the way. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Fouled off. Hill, a 6'5" left-hander. He was a 4th-round selection during the 2002 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Hard hit ball to second. And that's out number 1.
Batting second, the center fielder, Albert Almora.
Digging in, Albert Almora, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Big slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1.
You could clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
In for strike 2. Ready on 1 and 2. And it's fouled away. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third.
And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the American League Championship Series, as they've got a good matchup going on over there as well. Here's Chris Bryant now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Taylor is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So digging in now, Kike Hernandez. They'll get us started in the top of the second.
Kike Hernandez.
First offering on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Hard hit ball to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting 6th, the right fielder, number 3. Chris Taylor.
So striding in, Chris Taylor. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting 7th, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Now here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. No score here as we play inning number 2. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Dodgers down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Leading up for the Cubs, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1. His career batting line against Hill. He's 0 for 5. One and one to Schwarber.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Here it comes on 1 and 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pollock has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. Up top, it's 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
3-0 now.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
.30 pitch. There's ball 4.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
So a runner on first with one out now. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. First pitch of the at-bat. A big roundhouse curveball in there for strike 1. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. The second for 1, but wisely no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Here comes the first pitch. In there, 0-1. His career batting line against Hill, he's 1 for 3. Contreras is off of first with 2 away. Ready with the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A bouncer to the left side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. This ball will be chopped foul. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Behind 0-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Next up for Los Angeles, Will Smith.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the catcher, Will Smith.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is a ball below the zone.
2 balls, no strikes.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup had been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience than the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at bat.
Coming to the plate now, Rich Hill, and we'll likely see him square around to bunt. From the stretch, showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
Runners off for second, and now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down, but a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1. He's on the move again from first. Now a bunt attempt here, and they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
The sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there, and sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Standing in now, A.J. Pollard. Line drive snagged on a short hop from a knee. He gets him. What a play.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Freese, runner in scoring position with two gone. First offering on its way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Ready with the 2-0. 2 balls and a strike now. Smith on third with 2 out. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Almora ranging back to the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Jason Hayward now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The right fielder, Jason Hayward.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lays off 1-0.
1-0.
Turner into foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Now another 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
The Dodgers have elected to challenge the previous
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
The call safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Zobrist, or Zorilla as he's sometimes called. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
And that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Albert Almora.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Grounded to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Settling in now, Justin Turner, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see both guys bringing it pretty good in this one. 95 on one hand, 92 on the other. 1 gone now in the Dodger fourth, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Into the box now, Kike Hernandez. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 home. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Stepping in now, Chris Taylor.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's set. The 0-1. In the dirt. Throw goes to third, and he nails him at third. Great throw. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score.
Ready now, Chris Bryant. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. And he fouls this one off.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Hit to short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
In now, Kyle Schwarber. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. The 1-2 is taken on the inside corner. Strike 3.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And right into the shift. Freeze gloves it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Thank you, Heidi.
The right fielder, number 3. Chris Taylor.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes this the other way to right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
He gave it all he had out there in right field, but he just couldn't quite catch up to it. I like the effort with the leap, but once it got down, he was off to the races and into third.
Here's Corey Seager as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Here it comes, 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Outside, 3-0 now. Will Smith, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Taylor, the runner at third with no outs. Three and 1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
The 3-1. And he's able to lay off there for ball 4. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out.
The batter, the catcher, Will Smith.
Stepping in, Will Smith. He drew a walk his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. On the move is Hayward. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And that one just not deep enough, so they'll wisely hold him at third with one out in the inning now.
44, Rich Hill.
Into the box, Rich Hill. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Runner goes for second. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he's safe. Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run.
Wow, a perfectly executed safety squeeze right there, and that's such a tough play to defend when it's done right. It can be risky, of course, but not as much as the suicide squeeze. Good call from the dugout on that one.
Back to the top of the order now, and up next the center fielder A.J. Pollock. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. The set and the 1-0. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here's the 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Here's the 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Contreras gathers, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. So it's first and third with 2 away, and that brings in the former World Series hero David Freese. First offering on its way. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Three and 0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Three balls, no strikes. 3-1. Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. At the plate, Justin Turner, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. Ready with the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer. If he puts somebody else on, we'll see if he can find it.
The set and the 1-1. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
2-1. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Into the box, Cody Bellinger, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Comes set, the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
Pollock at third. Freeze over at second. Turner at first. 2 out in the inning. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. The relay. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Last half of the 5th coming up. Dodgers out in front, 3-0. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. This is line to left, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the fifth.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Javier Baez. First delivery to him on the way. Slow curveball at 74, in for a strike. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez. The set and the 2-1 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jose.
David Bodie will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot 13, as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. And that misses, ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
1-0 count. Here it is. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-0 count. The pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. To 2-2 now. None out, runners at first and second. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. There's one. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight. So they avoid what could have been a costly double play there.
Yeah, Met, credit the batter for busting out of the box and hustling down the line instead of getting mad at himself for rolling over on a ground ball. It's little things like that that can change the whole game.
Into the box now, Jason Hayward, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. ready with the 0-1. Hit to third. Gloved by Turner. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more of Game 4 on MLB Network right after this.
Ladies,
Takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 29, Brad Rock.
Striding in once again, Kike Hernandez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. The 0-1 delivery, and no swing apparently. Ball one. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. There to play it is Zobrist. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The right fielder, number 3, Chris Taylor.
Now at the plate, Chris Taylor. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and he'll try to crowd him there to start the at bat. It's 1-0. And he misses again. 2-0. Two-0 count. The pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Corey Seager is on deck. Three-0 pitch. Hit hard to short. Baez fields it cleanly, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop, Corey Seager.
So stepping in, Corey Seager. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one.
And this is low, ball one. 2 out, nobody on. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run for Corey Seager, his second home run of the series, as the Dodgers have increased their lead now 4-0.
And he was totally dialed in for the first 2 hitters, seducing a couple of easy grounders. Then he catches way too much of the plate on the third guy, and it winds up in the seats. Sometimes you can fall in the trap of not focusing all the way through the end of an inning when you're rolling out there on the mound. That might have happened here.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ball 2 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Standing in now, Rich Hill, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip. (0-1). Here it comes. Line, but speared on a hop. And he will get him at first on a fine spin and throw from short right, and that ends the inning. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's now 4-0 LA. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ben Zobrist. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Bellinger's under it. 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Albert Almora.
Ready for another shot now, Albert Almora. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Almora with an even count, 2-2.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Up next for the Cubs, the third baseman, Fred.
Now to the plate, Chris Bryant. 0-for-2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Up next for the Cubs, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. Almora ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He was a ground out victim last time up. Comes set with the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Schwarber at second with 2 down. And a check swing here. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball 1. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here he comes again. 1-2. Fouled off. Again, a 1-2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It's now a 4-1 game. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point. Pedro Strop is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 46, Pedro Strop.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, A.J. Pollock. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Pollock.
Here's the first pitch to him. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Max Muncy will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Max Muncy.
Cut fastball inside, ball 1. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. The 1-0 home. Lifted the other way out to left center. Schwarber is in pursuit. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Ready once again, Justin Turner. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2, scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
Turner swings, and it's a very well hit ball to left. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
The center fielder.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise to the occasion, while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Now batting, Kike Hernandez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Gavin Lutz will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Gavin Lutz.
No offer at that one. It's a called strike. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Turner on second. Bellinger on at first with 2 down. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Dodgers strand a couple as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Max Muncy will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 13.
Gavin Lutz will stay in the ball game now as he comes on to play second here.
Number 48, Gavin Lutz.
Kenta Maeda gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Maeda.
at the plate, Wilson Contreras.
Leading
He
off
singled
for
his
the
last
Cubs,
time up.
the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one. Maeda has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Here's Javier Baez. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Turner is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The pitcher, number 46, Pedro Strop.
Daniel Descalso will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 3, Daniel Descalso.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
In the air out to straightaway left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Jason Hayward, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, he's gone 2 for 8. That evens it up 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit in the air down the left field line. Pollock on the run. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. They trail it 4-1. Carl Edwards Jr. has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 6, Carl Edwards Jr.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Taylor. He was a ground out victim last time up.
The right fielder, number 3, Chris Taylor.
First offering on its way. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 0-1 pitch on its way. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
The 2-2. This is foul right side. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. 4-1 our score as we give you a look there at the starter comparison to see how the numbers match up for the 2 starters. Corey Seager will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Liner in there for a base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Smith.
Standing in now, Will Smith. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 home. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Schwarber back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, a double play. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Dodgers lead it 4-1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ben Zobrist. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Giving chase is Bellinger. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
Digging in, Albert Almora. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded to third. Turner has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Striding in, Chris Bryant. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Muncy has a play, and that's the 3rd out. Cubs are down in order, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Matt Beatty will try to get his club a little ninth-inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here.
Beatty.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. And oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. A pause and the 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The left fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollard.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, A.J. Pollard. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Jock Peterson will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Jock Peterson.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. The 1-1 is a breaking ball that gets him to chase for a strike. The 1-2. Bullet back up the middle. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases.
Yeah, it looked like the center fielder got a fairly good jump on this ball, but he just doesn't have enough hops to bring it in. And once it's by him, you know he was going to get at least a double.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 1-0 count. Here it is. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Peterson leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Hard hit ball to second, taken in by Zobrist, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
So coming to the plate, Justin Turner, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. He's set, and the pitch. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
0-1.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
The 0-1 pitch misses. That's ball 1. A man on third with 2 down. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Turner swings, and it's a very well hit ball to left. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second home run of the series, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
The center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
In now, Cody Bellinger, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
One and 2, here it comes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Contreras has it, and the throw to first ends the inning. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Cubs. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Cubs 1. Jock Peterson will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
The Dodgers now playing left field.
Adam Kolarek, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
For Los Angeles, number 56, Adam Kolarek.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Kyle Schwarber is batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. He'll try again. 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Line to the right side, but foul. The 2-2 one more time, and it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Digging in, Anthony Rizzo. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch on its way. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And that misses 1-1.
One ball, one
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Pedro Baez enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column.
Pedro Baez. This change for the Dodgers. Now playing left field. Number 3, Chris Taylor.
Stepping in now, Wilson Contreras, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. Rizzo, the runner at second with one away. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
A little bit outside. 2-1. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
The shortstop.
Hey, guys, I understand it right there. The third base coach has got to hold them up. They're down by a lot of runs right now. No reason to risk getting a guy thrown out at home in this situation.
Stepping up to the plate, Javier Baez. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Well, partner, this one might not be over yet, as the lead has shrunk to just 2 now as they continue to chip away at this deficit. Ian Happ will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 8, Ian.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. 3 runs already home here. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two.
When a guy's featuring big time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off speed stuff, but you gotta be ready for the heater.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Jason Hayward. And he lays off there 1-0. Career numbers against Baez. He's 2 for 4. Now the 1-0. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out, and the Dodgers are going to take a commanding 3-1 lead here in the series as this ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Los Angeles take a 3-1 series lead and now look to clinch. Rich Hill takes home the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. The winning pitcher is Rich Hill. The loss goes to Jose Quintana. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.